Welcome to the second tutorial in the 101s on how to use Arduino. And the first thing we need to do, obviously before we get started in these tutorials, is we need to have an Arduino Uno, which is one of these. Okay, an Arduino Uno, and obviously again you could purchase those from somewhere like AliExpress. Let me just find where that is. And here's an example of an Arduino Uno, and you can see that's quite cheap, but it is a little expensive to ship it into Australia. And let's have a look at the different types of shipping methods. So yeah, at the moment things might take a little bit longer to get through, but you can see here that you pay this amount, a lot of money to get it here in 9 to 10 days, but you just have to shop around, and there's heaps of different stores on AliExpress which do sell it, and you might just have to plan ahead a little bit. But this is not the only place where you can buy Arduinos from. There's a whole bunch of places, Jaycar and a variety of places. But if you're doing it for a school and you want it cheap, you're probably AliExpress, or there's a whole bunch of others that you might be able to have a look, eBay, where you'd be able to buy it a bit cheaper. But I just plan ahead, and over the Christmas holidays I might just choose this one or just leave it directly on that. But the more you get, the more this number goes down. So that's not the price for every single Arduino. It's not going to knock it up to $34. It's going to be for the first one, and as you increase, so if we applied that, obviously we're going to have huge shipping costs. But as we move up, and say you wanted to get 25 of them, 25 pieces, and then add that to your cart, and view your shopping cart after that, you'll notice that if we select over the top of it, that it's only that $34 is that one shipping cost, and that doesn't really matter how many Arduinos you get in, so that's a once off. So if you're buying, like I'm doing 25, but if you're doing a class of 100 or whatever, like bigger groups of students, then that becomes much more affordable to you in the future. Okay, so that's just a little bit about how to land it in Australia. The next thing I really want to talk about is how do we now get the software. So the software, if we go to arduino.cc, and just going up to the menu bar, we're going to go to downloads, and from here we need to get the software, which is called the IDE, which is what we're going to be putting our code into. Now, we're not going to be doing our block coding in this, but we're going to put our code in there afterwards. I've got a whole variety of things that we can choose from down here, but what we want to do is just go to Windows 7 and newer. That's the one that we want. So we're going to select on that, and as a school you might want to contribute, but if not, you just go just download, and it will start to download. That'll download it into your downloads folder on your computer, and then you just need to run it from there. So that's the way that you would do it. So if I just press just download, you can see that it's downloading in the corner, and then from there you can just go open when it's done and just load the software accordingly, and we'll come up with this and just go through the process of loading it. Okay, I've already got it, so I don't need to do it again. Okay, the next thing that we're going to be doing is opening up a new tab. We're going to be typing in Blockly Duino. Okay, one word, and this is a free piece of software that's accessible on the internet, and it acts as an extension within Chrome. So to get this, you need to have Chrome as your browser. That's really super important. So just type in, first of all, open up Chrome, then type up Blockly Duino, and then press enter to do your Google search. And the one you're looking for is chrome.google.com. That's the first one that should come up. And then over here on the side, you'll have check if you've got the app. So here's the button. I'm not quite sure what it says, but something along those lines. It'll say you don't have it, and then you need to select it. and then that will then load the software into an extension. But the real thing that we want to do is we want to have this as a shortcut on our desktop. Now, to have this as a shortcut on the desktop, once you have loaded it on your screen, it will come up and look like this with all your apps. Now, if you don't have that, that's very easy to do. You just create a new tab, and down here on the left hand side you'll have apps, and it will log in here. Now what we're going to do from there, we're going to right click, we're going to go create as a shortcut, and that will create a shortcut on the desktop, and I've already done mine, and then we can open it up from there. So those are the two things that you're going to have to do, and I'm just going to move over two things. This is what the Arduino shortcut for the IDE is, which is the software to talk directly to your microcontroller, the Arduino Uno. And the other one that you'll see looks like this. And there it is. So you just need those two up, ready to go, and then you can start coding. Now the other thing is, there's all different types of block coding software that's out there, and I mostly just use Blocklyduino. I find it's the easiest to start using, but there's a whole variety of different types of block coding. I just find this the best out of all of them, and it's free as well. So I'm going to make another video in the future, and it's going to just be a bit of a review of all the different types of block coding softwares out there, and they all generally do the same thing, but I find that this one's the best. Okay, so I'm just going to stop the video there, just because now it's really just getting organized, these first two videos, on a bit of an explanation into things and give you some background. So the next video, thanks for your patience, we're going to be actually doing some coding with our Arduino Uno and our Richelieu.